Yo, what's up? Curtis here. Welcome to another episode of Nonchalant Film. You're about to join me on a photographic journey to the San Juan Islands in the Pacific Northwest in the state of Washington, where me and my girlfriend Morgan ride bikes and shoot film. The trip started off with us assembling our bikes at our Airbnb in Seattle. If you guys are curious to know which bike case I use to avoid airline fees, boom, check out the title card above. After deploying our bikes, we hopped in a car and headed to Anacortes to take a 1-hour ferry ride to Lopez Island. And from there, we started popping off shots. We shot a couple of different film stocks each. I shot Kodak Ultramax 400 and Ektar 100, and Morgan shot her favorite color negative film, Ektar 100, and some old expired Fuji Superia 800. If you pay close attention, you'll notice that each film has a distinct palette and grain. So be sure to tell me which one is your favorite. Another thing to note is that we started riding around noon and we caught the golden hour ferry back, so it's cool to see how the colors develop throughout the day depending on the varying light source. After the ferry ride was over, we hopped on our bikes and set out to do a 26-mile bike ride along the coast. The Pacific Northwest is known for their craggy coastline and lush forests, given the high percentage of precipitation that happens there. And I was really looking forward to riding the rolling terrain through the forest, farmland, and beaches. So one thing I noticed about Lopez Island was that the homes were very spread apart and they each had a ton of private land, including some parts of the beach sometimes. We happened to pass by this greenhouse, which I thought looked super cool. It had like moss growing on the roof and there's just a spotlight of light shining from the top down. I thought it was also interesting that it was like kind of elevated on this levee, so I popped a shot of that. As far as riding goes on the island, the roads were really smooth and well maintained. And if you do plan to visit, feel free to use my Strava route below. It's a mellow ride with only 1,500 feet of climbing, and it covers all the beautiful scenery that you'll see in this video. So definitely my favorite film to shoot that day was Kodak Ektar 100. It was my first time shooting that film, and it happens to be a slide film, which made me kind of nervous because slide film is known to have less exposure latitude compared to negative color film. But I thought that the colors turned out great, and I think it paired really nicely with a Pacific Northwest tone. Here are my favorite shots of the day. Guys, if you like this video, pump that like button. Don't forget to stay nonchalant, and remember, safety first. Peace.